What's up, everyone? This is Lord Nexus 193 here with another video. This is going to be an interesting video because I'm going to be telling a storm story that I experienced back in 2005. I was like 7 or 8. I used to live in Louisiana, central Louisiana. So basically, me and my family, we lived in a trailer, and our trailer was old, not very brand new or anything like that. I think it was built in the 70s, 80s, somewhere around there. But since this month it marks the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, I did of course went through Hurricane Katrina. Me and my family did, and well, basically, what happened was, me and my family, we left the trailer that we were living in. We went to my grandparents' house that were closer to downtown Baton Rouge, and we stayed there for a couple of days and nights. My parents were kind of uneasy about the weather, but when Katrina hit, things kind of went haywire. Most places went out of electricity, of course, flooding and all that. And bless the souls who lost their lives during the storm. Made their souls rest. It's heartbreaking to see people dying from just hurricanes and storms in general, but I know it's part of life. But what we experienced was quite different. Luckily, we're still here, me and my family. My parents, well, my mom and my grandma, they were outside watching the wind, and man, the palm trees were like touching the ground. We seen, many people have seen, if they experience hurricanes, they witness a lot of craziness. So it's nothing new. But my dad, he works in the oil field business, and he got an emergency call to go to a refinery that was having problems. So basically, he had to get permission by the governor of Louisiana to go and work on this emergency job while Hurricane Katrina was making landfall. And he told me that when he was driving, of course, he couldn't see because the rain was really pouring down really hard, and the roads were slippery and all that, and we know that. And he also told me that the wind was strong, that it was lifting his truck up off the ground. But luckily he did make it to where he needed to go work at, and he literally had to work through this storm. And he got back to where we were staying at, and after the storm, Hurricane Katrina passed, we checked for damages. There was a large tree. I forgot what species of tree it was, but it was very tall. It missed our trailer, and it just completely it looked like something came and snapped the whole tree, just leaving the bottom part where the roots and stuff, the trunk of the tree. And we just basically had to clean things up, of course. But if we were staying in that trailer and that tree fell, me and my family would have been crushed. But thank God we got out of there before that even happened. But when Hurricane Rita came after Katrina, that was like a month or so later, or maybe it was weeks later. I don't really remember the actual dates of Hurricane Rita, but we were literally staying in our trailer, and all we hear is during the night clunking underneath the trailer, and found out that our whole yard was flooded. There was basically, I think it was a creek or something, was overflowing with all the water that was being dumped from the storms. And man, without no electricity, we did have no information about the flooding and all that until the following morning. But we do also had we did have to worry about water moccasins. They're, if most people, well, most people know that they're a species of snakes. They're a venomous snakes in Louisiana, so we had to be careful with that as well. But I just want to share my story. This is all real. I literally experienced Hurricane Katrina, not in the dead center where, like in New Orleans and all that area, but I had fair share seeing the damage of Hurricane Katrina and Rita. But I hope you guys enjoyed my story. Make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. This is Lord Nexus 193 signing out.